Hello everyone, welcome back to our video. Today we are going to discuss about again the workplace or work related MSD, that is work related musculoskeletal disorders. Now what we are going to do is today's topic is a bit special and still it is linked or it is in connection with the previous video that we posted on our channel, and I'm going to remind you about that. We posted about what is work related MSD and how it is caused, what are the risks related to it and what are the symptoms. So we discussed about all those things in our previous video. Now what we are going to do today is, in this video I'm going to explain you a very special thing about today's condition or today's situations. Now most of us may be working in some sort of IT related field, IT field, or calling jobs or whatever it is. When you are constantly sitting at one place and you are working the whole day, sitting in the same position, the same chair, near the same screen, gazing at the same screen at the whole time, you are under risk. You are under a risk for developing MSD, that is work related MSD, work related musculoskeletal disorders. So what we are going to do today, I'm going to explain or discuss, I'm going to explain you what precautions you can take to prevent musculoskeletal disorders which are related to work specific, like the IT jobs or the jobs which are carried out without most of the body movements, and which are you have to sit in the same position, same place and do the whole work. So sometimes we forget about taking some small breaks. So we are going to discuss the precautionary measures and a really good and effective measures to prevent any risk that are caused by such type of jobs and such types of tasks. So let's get into it. First of all, I'm going to tell you that these type of jobs particular focuses on our muscles, and even if it does not hurt you, at some point in your life it will start hurting you. So it's better that we take precautionary measures before anything goes wrong. So first of all, we will be talking about we will be discussing about the body posture and the way we sit in front of a computer. First of all, if you are working 8 or 9 or maybe more hours a day, then you have to take enough sufficient breaks in between, and not only the lunch break that you get, but also other types of breaks that are mostly known as micro breaks, and we will be discussing about micro breaks later. But let's see what type of postures we must maintain while working, or at what position, what posture is ideal while we are working. So as you can see, there are some lines, red dotted lines, that are created on this image, and you can see that the person is sitting upright at 90 degree. So there are certain things that you must take care about. First of all, the height or the level of the screen. Now as you can see, the dotted line at the top, it shows that the screen of the screen of the computer that you are looking at must be at the level, the top of the computer screen must be at the same level of your eyes. Okay, so your eyes must be at the level of the top of the computer screen. Okay, and the second thing which you can see is your computer must be tilted slightly from the below, and it must create a 30-degree angle, like you are like already shown in the image, you can see. And yes, the computer's level, most importantly the computer levels must not be too high or too low, which will cause which will strain your eyes more and more, and the more you work, the more negative effect it will put in your eyes. So this was the first thing. Second, the way you sit, chair where you are sitting, chair on which you are sitting, so that chair must have a proper cushioning, and of course at the back there must be a support at the back. The chair must not be without a support, because when there is no support behind the chair, most of the time we bend or lean towards the screen, which can cause spine injuries, which can cause a lot of severe pain in the beginning stage, in initial stage. So make sure that the most important place where you need support is at your back, means at your kidney level. Wherever your kidney is, there is a curve at your back. The spinal cord, the spine is moving inside at the back of your back. So So there you must have a support not like a wall, not a straight support, but the chair must have a bending structure at the back of your back. So it will support you, it will support the total curve, the proper curve of your back, and it won't allow you to bend your back or lean forward in a way which can hurt you. So this is the perfect position you must work in. And you can see there are 90-degree angles. The body must be straight at 90-degree angles. The legs must be kept upright. There must be a resting place where you can place your foot and put it in a rest position. So that creates a 90-degree angle from your hips to your knees and from your knees to your toes, feet. So there must be something kept there. So your legs must not hang around, which can cause issues again. And one more thing, most of the people suffer severe neck pain and shoulder pain that is around your neck and your shoulder. Now what happens is, your everything, even if everything is right, what you are not adjusting is the height of your chair. Now the height of your chair is also an important part of the ergonomic system, the ergonomics, which must be very clear to you, that the keyboard level where you are placing your hand, when you are placing your hand on the bench or on the table, make sure that your shoulder, when you are in an upright position, when you are upright position, your hand and your arms are reaching at the level of the table. So it must not be like when you are working on the keyboard, you have to lift your shoulders up and you have to work. So it must not be too low. The height must also not be too high, so that you have to bend over and work on the keyboard. So the height must be totally in right angle position, like you see that the elbow of that person is making a right angle with the keyboard and the upright position of your body. So it must be 90-degree as well. So you must not lean forward, you must be upright, you must stay upright, and also your hands must be 90-degree angle to the table, so that you are not straining your shoulders and it's not too low or it's not too high. So this is the proper position you should be working when you are working from your home, from your office, or whether you are creating a report, you are working in a back office, whether you are an RT professional, or whether you are a telecaller. We all face with these challenges, and these are the proper ergonomic rules that you must be following to make sure that your future will be bright, healthy, and nothing causes you physical strain, physical pain, or any sort of musculoskeletal disorders. So remember that whether it is a muscle, joint, tendons, your fingers, your eyes, whatever it is, you must always work in a proper way to ensure that your organs, which you will be needing all these organs and all these sensory organs in future. So you have to protect, you have to preserve these organs in order to enjoy your future with your family, your friends, and your loved ones. So this is an advice. Second advice I would give you, this is the basic and this is the must following practice that you have to involve in your day-to-day life if you want to make a change. So don't let it get too worst. Before it gets too worst, please follow these principles. Second thing is, I would explain you about the micro breaks that I was talking about. Now the most important, micro breaks are also good for your health, good for your physiology, and also it's also good for your mental health as well, because sometimes you get overstressed and sometimes your body gets weak because of the same posture and same position and straining your body, straining your muscles and organs. So you can take micro breaks. Now when you are working, divide your job into different tasks, different smaller parts of your work, and you can call it as tasks. So when one task is over, like when you are making a record, one part of that report is over, when you have prepared it, take a 5-minute breaks and then come back to your job. Now end the second part of the job or second task of that job, okay, like, or the second part of the report or the second Excel sheet that you have to prepare, and come back to your break, 5 minutes break again. So take these type of micro breaks. These are known as micro breaks, which are of 5 minutes. Now I am prescribing you this thing, I'm suggesting you this because micro breaks, sometimes we forget to take micro breaks. So if you are planning to make a routine and plan, you might not follow that plan every day. So this is a very easy way. Like, you have end your task, get up, walk here and there, go to washroom, make yourself comfortable, fresh, come back to work again. Now these 5 minutes breaks or intervals that you take in between your work will save you will save your organs from very severe damage, remember. And this is also good for your mental health as well as your physical health. So these are two advices. I hope you understood all these instructions. Please follow. This is the most important part that you have to follow. Save this video if you want, or download this video from whatever software you have, and follow this, involve this in your day-to-day activities, which will save you, save your life, save your organs for the future. So be safe, be with your loved ones, save your organs, save your body, save your physiques. Keep on exercising, keep on hydrating yourself. Don't forget to drink water regularly, 2 liters at least. And please try this at your workplace. Thank you for watching this video. If you really like this video, please hit on the like button, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And if you really like this video, you can put a comment on below this video in the comment section. Thank you.